Hi, Holly. How are you? And how's everyone else doing? Welcome if you're watching the replay. It's going better for me than I found out it is for you, Holly. How's your arm? That sucks. Hi, Princess. Gonna share this real quick and then you'll have my full undivided attention. You've been better, yeah. I can understand that one for sure. And you did it trying to unstick a winch? Hi, Anna. Broken, yeah. Oh. What am I doing with my life? Okay. I got lost there for a minute. I couldn't think of what I was doing. Okay. Got that done. And Holly Princess was asking about how your hand is doing over on YouTube. She hasn't been able to comment on Facebook on the video. But Princess, you're not alone because Sonia said that she's not been able to comment either. So it took fentanyl, Toradol, and oxycodone to fight the pain. Oh my goodness, Holly. Hey, Ben. How you doing, love? Jeez, Holly. Definitely get some rest. There you are, Sonia. We can see your comment now on Facebook. Nice. It's working for you again? See, Princess, you might try it again. I don't know. Aw. Let's all send Holly lots and lots of healing energy for her broken hand, arm. Is it your hand or your arm? I can't remember which one it was. And then Princess threw me off with the hand thing and glitching, freezing, acting up with the sound. That's crazy. I'm glad we've got YouTube for backup, right? We might have to end up moving back over to YouTube for the whole thing and not streaming to Facebook anymore because I've noticed, and I noticed this with the Ancestral Ascension page too, that when you stream a lot, whenever you go live a lot, the algorithm ends up suppressing and it's noticeable. Oh, Princess is sending you healing energy. It's about time. I agree, Sonia. Radius. Oh, hey, Matt. How are you? Lyra, get a life. No. These animals are so bossy, I swear. I got so much sun. You guys, my white ass, like, can you tell that I'm a little darker than I normally am? Because check it out. That is quite a difference. I got color. I went and chaperoned Lucian's field trip today. We went to this old schoolhouse out in the middle of nowhere, just outside of town, about 5 miles outside of town. And it was really cool. Right? I'm darker. My shoulders, like in the back, you can, I don't know, can you see the imprint? Here, we'll do it on the real red spot. There we go. White girl for you. You did too, Matt. Awesome. But yeah, we went out to this old schoolhouse. It was really windy today, but it was sunny. And we were out there under the sun for a good couple of hours. And apparently it was enough to get me pretty dark. And I'm chilly now because of the sunburn. So yeah, I did burn. Just it's a slight burn, but I'm chilly now. And it's been like 80 degrees today here, which is shocking. It's supposed to go down in a couple of days, but yeah, I turned off the air conditioner and I put a hoodie on and I have my blanket. I'm kind of like sitting on it with it wrapped over my lap. But yeah, Good times. Got lots of sun codes. Yep, Matt, you said it. Got some color. Glad you had a good time soaking in the sun codes. Yep. Much needed. It was really nice though. I learned some stuff. Um, but they had the original bell because I was looking at, I'm like, where did the bell go? Why is the bell not up there? Yes, I have Holly stuff that she made me. Well, she makes, she makes her products, but she sent me some, and I haven't put that on there yet. I was going to, and I forgot, but I did use it on Eamon earlier when we got home from school because he went and was playing in the bushes in the front of the school, and his skin started like getting a rash because he's sensitive like me, to things like that. So I put some on him and it helped immediately. So I will put that on. It's not hurting, so I just kind of forgot about it, but I can tell it's there. Just finished peeling like a damn lizard for the past 2 weeks. Dang, girl. Oh, that's funny. I hate the peeling part. It's like the worst. I have a dry brush and I'll use the dry brush to get the skin off, and in the shower, scrubbing. But uh, if I keep it hydrated and keep my oils on it and stuff, it doesn't peel as bad. Like maybe a couple of little spots might bubble up and kind of flake off. But other than that, it's really, really good for burns too. I think she gave up. This cat is relentless, man. All right. Well, we're going to do a meditation today. I know we just did a hypnosis on Sunday, group hypnosis meditation. Um, but we were talking yesterday about our spirit guides, and we thought it would be a good idea to do a guided meditation to meet them. So I composed one, and it's really good, if I do say so myself. I'm excited about it because I was like, wow, this turned out really good. I put a couple of really cool pieces in there and also some things that are going to link to um, our next couple of episodes. So it'll be fun. Okay, let's. This is going to be an interesting reading. So just bear with me, and keep an open mind, okay? Because it's not bad, but it might sound a little harsh. I don't know. Kind of looks like it might be a little bit of what people don't really want to hear, but especially now that I actually saw this bottom of the deck card, I didn't even realize that was there. So yeah, I guess we'll get into it. Hey Patrick, how are you, love? Yes, of course. It's gonna be it's really, really beautiful. I enjoy my creative side so much. So whenever I use it and I create something, I'm like, damn, that's good. So I toot my own horn, and it's not ego, okay? We're supposed to be proud of ourselves and our creations, and we're supposed to be our number one fan. So I dig it. All right. Let's get our shit together, y'all. Organize your life. I know it's what everyone wants to see right now, right? You can round of applause, cheer, hoop and holler, organize your life. All right. Because shit's disorganized. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, bottom of the deck. Also, this could also be feeling like missed opportunities, didn't get the thing, this isn't coming together, the thing isn't manifesting, things aren't going the way that I want them to. It's because you need to restructure some things, okay? And there's some restructuring going down in this meditation today, too. Think about things differently, okay? Think about all of the reasons that this didn't come together for your highest good. Or think about how you can restructure things to get it to move forward in the way that you want. Um, The best feeling. 110. Awesome. This was protection. Okay. When things don't come together, whenever things don't move forward, when plans change or circumstances change, okay, Knight of Pentacles reversed, that thing's not coming, not tangibilizing, Pentacles, the tangible stuff. Oftentimes, they are protection, okay, and redirection. It's divine redirection. You're not supposed to settle, okay? Maybe that thing, maybe that person, maybe that situation, that job, that whatever, maybe it wasn't good enough for you and there's something better, okay? Nothing that is meant for you is going to miss you. 6 of Cups. This is in the upright, butterfly on the card for transformation. Okay, sunflowers, sun shining behind them. This is very much giving me nostalgic energy, but also you're being given extra time to tie up loose ends, to get these energies or these people or these situations out of your life. We've got the Diet card with family issues right behind that. Like, take a break from it. Take a break from the drama. Take a step back from the family if they're the ones causing it. Restructure, okay? Divorce and breakup actually came out of the deck. Road closed, okay? Endings, it doesn't necessarily mean a romantic relationship. This is just endings, things falling apart, things coming to a close. Why, you may ask? Death card in the reverse. It's a rebirth. We've been talking about rebirth. And again, also included in today's meditation. I love it. So this rebirth is happening. That's why these things are not tangibilizing. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Because you need to unburden yourself. 10 of Wands reversed. You have to let shit go. You have to let go of the idea that things have to go a certain... Catherine, so glad you could join us live. You have to stop trying to control things, okay? That's from the old wounded masculine paradigm. And we can't apply those, and this came up in a reading today that I did. Hey, Cassandra, good to have you here, love. So we cannot apply wounded masculine procedures, actions, thinking, okay, energy, period, to something divinely feminine, being open, abundant, ready to receive, creating, okay? So you cannot action your path forward. You have to exist with it. You have to absorb what's going on. You have to work with the energies that you have in front of you. So you're forced to place these boundaries. Okay, you're forced to, because things aren't going the way that you want. So you have to enforce some boundaries. You have to stop being a doormat. You have to stop trying to, or stop leeching your energy all over the place. It's like patching the holes with that 9 of Wands. Right now is the time, the extra time you're being given to revise, to patch the holes where you're leaking this energy. And that can be boundaries with other people, boundaries around your time, boundaries with yourself, okay? And your overthinking, your toxic habits. It's time to take a pause, unburden yourself, let go of all of these things so you can have this rebirth. What? Mom, you hear her? I'm going to let her in or else she just won't leave me alone. Come on, it's not like I'm busy or anything. Rude. You're so rude. Okay. Hi, Wendy. I tell my cats like multiple times a day that they're rude. They're such jerks sometimes. Anyway, in the reading that I had earlier today, the message that came through and that channeled through, because she did get a one-on-one with water. The message was that she was damming herself off. And that she built this dam stick by stick, twig by twig, mud by the handful. Okay. And she was called a beaver. She's the beaver. She's the builder of the dam. So she built this dam and kind of dammed off the flow, the free flow, to abundance, right? To her abundance. She's dammed that off. And it's not someone who's ever been the kind of person that was in lack. She's been highly abundant, highly successful before. But she's been having an issue with this. So there are multiple other things at play, but we're not going to, release all the information on people's private readings. But the metaphor was like, you've damned yourself off so that you can fully see the water in its fullest capacity. So you can reflect on that. These emotions are surfacing. Also, her psychic and intuitive gifts have been increasing. So she's been dammed up so that these emotions could surface so she can really look at them in their full capacity. Hi, Susan. But also it's kind of feeling like a hindrance, right? Because it's restricting the flow. So what she's now doing is deconstructing the dam, stick by stick, twig by twig, handful of mud by the handful, right? And it's about to break free. So that same, not shocking that energy is bleeding over into this reading as well. So patching the leaks, you've dammed yourself off, but you're about to have that breakthrough, because that breakup and divorce card, the road closed, okay, these are endings, and the endings have already happened. You've already got that death card in the reverse, so there's rebirth energy here. Your dam is about to break free. Smile, you will win the court case, or whatever it is. You're winning at life. You're winning at this situation. You're going to come out on top. You're going to come out successful. This is happening so that you can free yourself, free your soul from everything that's bound you, from the thought patterns and beliefs that have been imposed upon you your entire life. It's opening up this new path. We have the Two of Wands again. But first, everything has to break apart. Ships aren't coming in. Three of Wands reverse. Things aren't really happening because it's time to restructure. Okay. Devil card in the upright. This is a positive card. Card of Capricorn. Capricorns do the work. They take every step. Okay. They don't give up. They hang on a cliffside by their toenails to lick salt off of rocks. All right. So they're not giving up. Save your energy for what you want and stay authentic. Okay. Embrace your true divinity. Embrace your weirdness. Embrace your soul's unique frequency, because there might be a ton of other people doing exactly the same kind of things that you're doing, but they don't have your energy. They don't have your talent. They don't have your frequency. Okay. So it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Don't worry about them. You're not them. You're not on their path. Only they are. Okay. So eyes ahead on your path. Struggle. Bottom of the deck. Feels like you're swimming uphill. You salmon, you trying to go spawn, trying to go get you some little salmon eggs. Okay. The struggle is real. And you could feel like you're trying to push this huge manifestation uphill, and every time you get just a step ahead, it's like you slide back and you have to try it again, and it sucks, and you're out of shape and you're out of breath, and it's just not working. Stop. Take a rest. Reassess. Okay? What's not working? What's my attitude about this? What are my feelings about this? What are my thoughts? Are they in alignment with each other? And are they in alignment with what it is that I want? Damned yourself. Yeah, we all do it. It's a human thing. But take a rest. You have to stop pushing, stop struggling, stop resisting. Okay. It's time to find the path of least resistance. And when we are so focused on pushing forward, pushing through, pushing forward, pushing through, go, 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 I can't stop, we don't really absorb the truth of the situation, the bigger picture. We can't see that what we're dead set on pushing forward is exactly the thing that is causing the blockage. You can't action it to death. This is New Earth paradigm. This is not the wounded masculine running the show again, running the shit show again. Okay. This is not that. We are building the structure for the New Earth paradigm. Okay. So you cannot apply old principles, old rules to new projects. It's not going to work. That program's obsolete. You got to change it up. Okay. I'm going to highlight your comment real quick. Every single individual is special in their own unique way. We're all, every single one of us, okay? Every single one of us has different strengths and weaknesses, talents and interests. So what makes you special is everything about you and your authentic frequency, okay? It's not when you're trying to be someone else or resemble someone or something else, or society's current accepted idea of beauty, or how a man or a woman or a whatever is supposed to exist. Okay, I don't care if you identify as a furry, whatever. That's your interest, that's your hobby. Not interested in it whatsoever, but you do you, baby. So it's seasoning, it's the spice that brings interest and intrigue and creativity to life. And when we're all trying to act like and do things just like one another and have everything just like one another and be exactly like the next person, then what are we even doing? Every individual has their own unique purpose, their own unique qualities, and they're beautiful and amazing in their own ways. Yes, even the most sadistic, awful people that you've ever met, because guarantee it's carried trauma that they didn't know how to deal with. Still don't. Um, so everyone is unique in their own beautiful way, and that's what makes you special. That's what distinguishes you from the next person, is everything that's different about you. Okay. um New day right behind that, number 11. This is transformation, that dragonfly. This is a rebirth, right? You are transforming, you are bringing light to the shadow, you are shedding light on all of these hidden parts of you that are actually everything that makes you beautiful and amazing and unique. Okay, it's all about perception. Change your perception. See the light in the dark and the dark in the light. Broaden your perspective. When we are holding on too tightly to beliefs, to outcomes of situations, to what we wish someone was or what we wish a situation was, that's only hurting us. That's only bringing our frequency down. We're not proactively creating something better. We are stuck. We are stagnant. And we have the stagnant waters card actually that came out, but we'll get to that in a minute. The ripple effect, part of something bigger, details are taken care of. So just because right now in this moment it doesn't look the way that you want it to, doesn't mean that that's not on its way. If you can perceive it, it is already in creation. It's created in the quantum. You are just the conduit by which to ground this creation and make it tangibilize in this density. Okay? Everything that you think, believe, feel, decide, that all ripples out. And you can cancel out your requests. Okay, think of it like the universe's request line, like, what do you want me to play for you right now? You can cancel out your previous request if you shift your focus and lower your frequency, or look at it in a space of lack 5 minutes later, like, oh yeah, I'm so highly abundant, I'm aligned, this is my thing, I know it's happening, it's done. And then boom, it starts to tangibilize. You don't see it yet, but it is. And then 5 minutes later you're like, oh, I'm not good enough. That thing's never going to happen. See, it's not here yet. It's not here yet. You see, it's not here yet. So now you're sending out, cancel my order. That's what it's all about, change and grow. That's all you can do. And things start to get easier once you do the thing, once you take these steps to heal yourself, and only doing it as it comes, not seeking and seeking and seeking out more shadow work, more things about you to fix, because you're perfect just the way you are. Okay. But we can always bring in some home improvements, right? We can always upgrade, we can always renovate. And that's the beauty of it. So continue rippling out your desires, okay? And focus on those instead of sending out these cancel my order messages, okay? And then you're bitching about your order not being here yet, but honey, you canceled it 5 minutes after you placed it. So if you're wishy-washy, if you're having a hard time staying in alignment, then you need to balance, you need to, you know, um, they're like, stop, take a step back, take a breath, breathe through it, and recognize that's not your thought. Stop taking every thought on as your own, because they're not all yours. That's not your thought. That's just an echo of an old pattern that you're picking up on, and then you're taking it on as if you own that thing, as if it came from you. And that's not true. So that could be what's canceling out your order. We have stripping illusions. We have a lot surfacing right now, okay? A lot. We have emotions surfacing. We have truths surfacing. We've got things being uncovered and discovered, and all of these wonderful, like, archaeological finds, right? We've got, it's like information is surfacing and becoming so much more clear at such a quick pace that we can get lost in that cognitive dissonance. Is this illusion? Is this truth? This conflicts with something that I heard last week, or something I read, whatever. And if someone is showing you who they truly are, showing their true colors, accept it, okay, and move on, because anytime you try to repaint those, it's going to end up in a disaster for you. Fastest manifestations in my experience is when I forget, I put in the order. Yeah, set it and forget it, right? Similar, when you lost something, search for it, then you give up, and then you find it later as soon as you let go of searching for it. Yeah. Yes, Cassandra, that is releasing. So these illusions, these emotions that are surfacing, the illusions that are being stripped away, you're going to have to purge. You're going to have this physiological response to the energetic work that you're doing. And crying is salt water. Salt water, you know, salt is cleansing. It's used for spells and rituals. It has been for ever. Okay. Um, so it has this cleansing effect. And salt is actually, it inhibits bacterial growth. They use it in canning and preserving foods and things like that, and wound cleansing. All right. So it's very cleansing. So cry, purge, let the waters flow. Let the healing waters flow. Water corrected me. Let the healing waters flow. Um, okay. Come out of hiding with the silky. Remember or embrace who you truly are. I read that as remember who you truly are. Remember it first and then embrace it. Embrace your authenticity. Okay? It's time to come out of hiding. It's time to stop masking yourself and who you truly are in order to match what is socially accepted. Okay? Neurodivergents know this better than most. Like, you have to wear this mask just to survive through childhood and, you know, in the workplace and interacting with other human beings. They think you're weird. Ask me how I know. I don't really care though. I used to do masking all the time, but I rarely ever mask myself. You ugly cried so ugly, or you cried so ugly today. I love you, Holly. I'm sorry. I bet that hurt so bad, but purge it out, let it out. Okay. Don't ever let anyone tell you, I don't care what gender you are or identify with. Don't ever let anyone tell you that crying is weakness. Okay. It takes someone very secure and strong within themselves to show emotion and be vulnerable. Okay. Um, so embrace who you are, because when you embrace your authenticity and you project that out, your soul tribe that incarnated here with you to complete similar missions or support one another in missions or whatever y'all incarnated here for. I see I'm glitching. Sorry, guys. They are going to find you by your authentic frequency, not the masked one, not that mask that you put on every day just to exist in society and be accepted and not be, you know, flipping off everyone's radar like, oh my gosh, that is not a human, totally an alien, because they're weird. Told you were too sensitive and a crybaby. Yeah, that's absolutely not. You need to let go of that belief, because that could definitely um, cause a lot of issues, a lot of holdups, a lot of blockages for you in your adult life when you're not allowing emotion to move through you, especially if you've been bottling it up for so long. You'll implode, okay? And that's not good. So allow those healing waters to flow. You can even designate certain times of your day that are for crying. I'm not saying do it every single day unless you feel like you need to cry every day. I'm just saying, like, if you are starting to feel intense emotion one day, it's just, you know, one of those days for you where the signs, the planets, they're all just right for you to be a crybaby, so to speak. Then say you have to do a presentation and you have to be professional, or you have to, you know, interact with kids or kids' parents at school, or whatever it is that you have to do, and you don't have time to express all these emotions and have this whole cry fest. That's okay. Just say, okay, you know what? This is valid. This is something I'm feeling, and it's very important to me. I'm going to address it later at whatever time, right before bed, or after I get home and I pull my shoes off and I rinse off. I can take a cleansing shower and then I can just purge it all out. Whatever you have to do, just assign yourself, okay, this is the time we're going to do that. And then, you know, you can carry on with your day, but always go back to it, because you need to show yourself and show those emotions that you carry with you that they are very important, that they are very valid. So you create time to spend with them, help them to feel seen and heard. Like a soldier constantly. Yeah. It was the same for me. I got in trouble. I got, like physically abused whenever I would show any kind of outward emotion. So I learned not to. And a lot of us have had that experience, in the children are seen and not heard type thing, and the Nazi parents. That's what I had anyway. But embrace who you are. Okay, allow these emotions, everything that is not you, to fall away. Stop trying to hold on to them, because that's what's bringing on the stagnant waters. Feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. You got to let the healing waters flow, baby. Watering the soul. I do that weekly these days. It's a necessary release. Yes, I love that, Patrick. That's so beautiful. I love it. Because especially with men, society is like, no, you're not a manly man if you don't like if you don't just stand there completely just solemn and unemoting. Like, that's absolutely not strength. So thank you, and thank you for sharing that with everyone. So if you're feeling stuck, then it's time to re-strategize here. Okay, reconfigure some stuff, rearrange some stuff. Take this time to restructure, to revise. Okay, and I know it's not retrograde time, but that's what they're saying. Because something is stuck, something is not moving forward. So spend time with it. Okay, have an open mind. Don't just be focused on the outcome that you want and the plan that you already created that you want that's not working. Okay, if it's not working, then it's time for you to get creative, time for you to get resourceful. We do have reunion of souls showing up here, so embracing your authenticity and projecting that out is going to draw your soul tribe to you. It doesn't have to be romantic either. Friends, family, like friends that become family, that kind of thing. If the waters within are stagnant, like if you have been suppressing and you've noticed that things in your life are also not moving forward, but you're trying to just barrel through them and trying to spiritually bypass, like, oh, love and light, thank you. I'm so grateful that this didn't work out, even though you have feelings of like, and wanting to rip your hair out and all of these things. And you're just suppressing those and be like, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for this situation because it showed me what I really don't want. And inside you're like, ah! That's not going to send the signal out that you want to send. Okay. That's going to get you more of the shit that's going to make you go, ah, hey, Steph. So it's time to sit in those stagnant waters. You made them yourself. It's like a turd soup is what it looks like to me. I don't know why they gave me that, but they're like, you made it, you clean it up. Someone's guide is mean. Not mean, but you know what I mean. They're like, you made the mess, now it's time for you to clean it. So go within, sit in that stagnation and ask it, why are you stagnant? Why can't you flow? What's happening here? Why did I create this? Where did this come from? All of the questions. Meditate. The answers will come to you. Believe what comes to you, okay? Even if it's something that seems like unconnected, follow that vein, okay? Sounds like something you would say. Love you, Ben. Sweet dreams. We have the Four of Pentacles here. This is not urging you to let go in this aspect. This is, they're saying, hold on. My voice is not even okay right now because it's all grumbly. But that song, Hold On for One More Day, came into my mind, but I'm not even going to attempt it because my voice will totally crack or something and it ain't even going to work out. So, not going to do it, but you guys know what I'm thinking. So, they're staying. Okay. They got jokes, man. Psychic development. Use your gifts, okay? Use your foresight, your vision, daydreamy energy. Use your intuition, follow the guidance. Tap in. Use telepathy. Telepathy is real. So telepathize with these emotions or these situations or these stagnations that are not allowing you to move forward. Because therein lies your answer, is what they said. Ask yourself, does this thing, whatever's stagnated, does this align to my current energy? Okay. And just see what you see. You'll get information, not just a yes or no. You'll get information. Okay. Now, does that align with my intended trajectory? And if it doesn't, you'll get all kinds of information if it does or if it doesn't. But you have to see it for yourself. That's why they said you made the mess, now you clean it. Like, they're not going to give me direct answers, especially in a collective reading. They're not going to give me direct answers on how to clean it up. They're like, you've cleaned up messes before. Okay. This is kind of a big one, kind of a shit show. You made it. So you get to clean it. Apply what you learned before to this situation. Okay. And hold on, because after you clean up this mess, after you move through this energy, that's when everything starts to come together. That's the level of mastery. Okay. That is mastering those things that have bound you before. Okay. Those shadows that kept you down, kept you anchored, kept you focused on something else. Okay. Brought up these intense emotions, created some intense emotions within you. Okay. But now you've made pals with those things. You've made friends with those demons. They're at your beck and call. Okay. They're at your command. You work with them. You use their power for good, for creation in your own life, where someone might have been very domineering and confrontational and just, awful in their unhealed version. What does that look like in a fully aligned and healed whole version? That looks like boundaries. That looks like self-advocacy, advocacy for others, speaking up, speaking truths, alignment, a power force. Okay. Our shadows are only the inverse version of our qualities. Okay. Of our talents, of our gifts. They too are gifts. Mic drop. That's the end of it, they said. Oh, cool. Hopefully that tied itself together and made some sense for somebody, because that was a bit abrupt, but it is what it is. Now you guys get to meet these assholes that keep channeling these kind of messages, because we're going to go on a little journey to meet our spirit team. And it's going to be so fun and so amazing and so beautiful. Can't wait. Let me get these cards cleaned up first. And I'm going to give my voice box a rest and have a sip a couple times first before we really get into it. So if you guys want to start getting your cozies, your blankies, your pillows, or your meditation spot, light a candle if you want, light some incense, some palo, some sage, whatever. Get yourself ready to go. Because you're going on a journey, baby. Yes, let's do it, Wendy. Oh. Trying to open up my throat a little bit because it was starting to restrict a little because I was talking so much. And when I talk fast, it's like they're telling me to slow down, but I have to keep up with the channel. So it's a balancing act. Aren't they all? Everything in this life is a balancing act, as it turns out. Okay. And hopefully you guys all saw the podcast image. If not, if you don't know what a wisteria is, whatever trees that you want to imagine is fine. But this is a guided meditation to meet your spirit guides beneath the wisteria trees. So I just thought it was a magical way to, step into the energy. I should do. Oh, thank you. Oh, definitely get waffles a long walk before it rains again. You're in Portland. It's going to rain. And rain and rain and rain. Okay. All right, let me see. I got this one. I'll fix the volume on it, but we're going to put some meditation music to this. Maybe. I love you, Susan. Have a beautiful walk. Okay. Let me know if that's too loud or if it sounds like it's at a good volume for my voice. Okay. Okay, so if there's no complaints about the volume of the meditation music, good volume. All right, thank you, Wendy. Thank you, thank you. All right. We'll begin by finding a quiet, comfortable place. Sit or lie down, gently closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Another deep breath into your belly and exhale again, releasing tension. Let your breath become your anchor, guiding you into this sacred space. Now, I want you to imagine yourself sitting beneath a canopy of wisteria trees. Their blossoms hang down like fragrant lavender waterfalls, swaying gently in the breeze. Sunlight filters through the flowers, casting soft violet light on your skin. You are safe here. You are home. Let yourself soften into this place. Let the earth hold you. Begin by placing your awareness a few feet below your feet. This is your Earth Star chakra, your tether to Gaia. Breathe into it. Feel the pulse of the earth, steady, powerful, loving. Draw that energy up through your body with every inhale. Now bring your breath to the root chakra at the base of your spine. Breathe in safety, security, groundedness, and exhale fear, instability, or doubt. Move upward toward your sacral chakra, just below your navel. Breathe in creativity, love, and sacred sensuality. Exhale shame or stagnation. Next, move up to the solar plexus, your center of personal power. Breathe in confidence, willpower, divine self-esteem, and release fear of judgment or failure. Now move up to the heart chakra. Bring your awareness there. Breathe in unconditional love, compassion, and healing. Exhale grief, loneliness, or closed-heartedness. Now move to your throat chakra. Breathe in authentic expression and truth. Exhale silence, suppression, or fear of being misunderstood. Shift to the third eye between your eyebrows. Breathe in clarity, insight, and inner knowing. Exhale confusion or distraction. And now to the crown chakra at the top of your head. Breathe in divine connection and higher wisdom. And exhale limitation or separation. Finally, bring your awareness above your head to your soul star chakra. This is your gateway to source. Breathe in radiant light from beyond the veil. Let it pour down through you, filling you with pure golden white energy, connecting you fully with all that is. Now that your channel is open and flowing, the scene begins to shift. A golden pathway unfolds before you, leading from the wisteria grove to a breathtaking building in the distance. You walk toward it slowly. It is enormous, cathedral-like, with golden walls that stretch impossibly high into vaulted ceilings. Crystals and precious gems are embedded in the structure, refracting light like rainbows across the walls. The very air hums with a healing frequency, one that calls your soul home. You can feel it rearranging your cells, returning you to your original blueprint. Wholeness, harmony, divine remembrance. As you step inside, the resonance of the space greets you like an embrace. From within the cathedral, a presence approaches. This is your first spirit guide. Allow them to appear in whatever form they choose. It may be a person, an animal, a being of light, Trust whatever you receive. Take a moment to feel their energy signature. Is it warm, grounding, electric, gentle, fierce? Really get to know the energetic signature of this being. Ask their name or feel it rise intuitively. Allow them to share with you now. Be open to messages, images, sensations, or a knowing. Let the conversation unfold. When it feels complete, you notice another presence entering the space. This is your second spirit guide. Allow them to approach. Feel their energy. Note how it differs from the first, or how they complement one another. Ask their name if you feel called. Allow them to share whatever they wish with you. Now, gently bring both of your guides into awareness. Notice how they interact. See how they work together for your highest good. You may receive insight into how they support you in different aspects of your life. One may be more active in your healing, the other in your mission or relationships. Feel into this dynamic. Let it bring you clarity. When you are ready, both guides gently walk you back down the golden path, back toward the wisteria grove where your body awaits. As you return, they pause with you one final time. Each of them gives you a message, something to carry with you. It may be a blessing, a feeling, a symbol, or a whisper. Receive their love. Receive their encouragement. When the time feels right, allow yourself to gently merge back into your physical body, still seated beneath the wisteria trees. Feel your fingers. Feel your breath. Feel your body fully, safely grounded in the here and now. Take one final deep breath in and exhale slowly. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. You may wish to journal what you received. Your guides are with you always. All right. How's everybody doing? I'll give you guys another couple of seconds to come back online. Did everyone fall asleep? Anna had a loud, high frequency in her left ear right when we were starting. Does anyone have any experiences that they would like to share? You don't have to. Oh, thank you, Patrick. Hopefully, you guys were able to gain some understanding, some familiarity with your guides. Shaman gave you red jasper and green jade. Black Panther reminds you to stay in the love vibe. Oh my gosh, I love that, Wendy. You almost fell asleep, Patrick. That's good. That means you were relaxed. Hi, Jeff. It was nothing you could have imagined. That's awesome, Cassandra. Hopefully, in a good way. I was hoping that my voice would hold on. And I did notice there were a couple of little parts that I forgot to copy paste in there. So there was some things that I did miss in that script. Whoops. In the editing portion, but that's okay. It was telepathic and hand gestures. Big cat just licked you. That's so cool, Wendy. What an awesome experience. Oh, wow. That's cool, Cassandra. They held hands. Aw. Yes, re listen when you're feeling better. And the pain medication and stuff can make you groggy too. So you might not be able to follow along with, you might just go to sleep instead, that kind of thing can happen. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys had some really cool experiences. I love hearing about you guys' experiences. So thank you for sharing. And if you don't feel like sharing, then don't worry about it. They said they missed you. Well, now you have connected in that way that's more tangible for you. So perhaps you can go back and reconnect with them now that you've had that, you've established that rapport and that realness, kind of embodying them in a way that you can understand. So this was meant to open the door. It was soothing and kind. Oh, I love that. That's so beautiful, Cassandra. And safe. That's wonderful. That's exactly what your guides are, is soothing, loving, kind, you know. Um, and they're always with you. They're always guiding you, whether you realize it or not, whether you're consciously aware or not. And meeting them, being able to meditate and spend time with them really helps to solidify, I guess, the knowing that you already have that they're there. It just makes them more real to you. You don't know who they are. You probably won't consciously know who they are, but your soul recognizes them, and you can tell that you're recognizing them on a soul level when it feels comfortable, secure, loving. Um, so I would say do some more meditation and really get to understand them a little deeper. Oh, that's gorgeous. I just love that for you, Cassandra. So beautiful. And that's awesome that you have like a child guide, that's helping you to connect with your inner child that much more. So I love that. Felt like your son. Oh, that's precious. That's really awesome for you. Explore your connection. Okay. Now that you guys, if you didn't know or hadn't met these specific guys before, because we have so many at different times, you can have many, many guides, but these are the ones that are working with you right now, or the ones that you needed to, um, you know, come into contact with, I guess, in this way. So I love that. Explore your guys' connections, just meditate more. And now that you know their energy signatures from that experience, now that you know what they feel like, what purpose they serve, and all of those things, you can make a much more real conscious connection with them, because you already have and always have that um, that clear unconscious just soul connection with them, whether you're consciously aware in any given lifetime, life experience, doesn't matter. You're always connected, and you guys are tight on the other side. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you all go, get to the rest of your evening, your day, your morning, whatever time it is for you, in whatever geographical location on this plane that you are in. You've already always wanted 4 sons. Sons are awesome to have. Daughters are really awesome to have too, but it's they're totally different kinds of connections. They're both beautiful and special in their own ways, but yes, I always wanted at least one son. I was hoping my daughter would be a boy when she was born, because I was like, I'm not having more than one kid. That's it. So she came out a girl, and I was like, well, guess I'm not going to have any sons. And then I had 3. So you see how that worked out. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I love you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. I'll let you guys know what the topic is going to be this evening later on. But I will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and 1 a.m. British summertime for the 15th of May. It, Cassandra, it can definitely still happen. I promise you, it is definitely possible. All right, guys, I love you. Take care. I will see you tomorrow. You plan and God laughs. Right. I love you.